What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's going on?
Man,
Word.
welcome to the third episode of State Your Claim. This is episode number 3. And this week, we happen to have a special guest. This guy right here, in my personal opinion, is a modern day Renaissance man. So we happened to cross paths back in 2014, actually, through a mutual friend. And what connected us was actually streetwear. Nicky Diamonds from Diamond Supply Company. We both had an affection for him, so that's how we began our whole relationship. He ended up bringing me into what at the time was a brand new storefront that he opened. He actually helped bring streetwear and that whole culture to Far Rockaway, something that's never ever been in a neighborhood like that. So as the years progressed, our friendship got deeper. He always had a passion for DJing, which is crazy. He used to always tell me, I used to DJ. And I remember one time in the summer, I saw him actually DJ off the wing, like it wasn't planned, at the beach in our neighborhood. And one day he said, I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna live out my dream. So with that said, your guy has played J. Cole's annual festival. Your guy has played The Garden. Your guy is, in my opinion, a resident DJ for Adidas. Your guy was the first person to bring out Max B when he came home. So, without further ado, I'm blessed, you're blessed, we're blessed to call him our friend and our guest, BeenBlackin.
It's the word, my niggas.
That was
Yo.
good. That was good. You practiced.
Yo, I'm all right.
It was
Listen.
taking you so long to get ready.
Listen, I said it's a clear out. I said let him handle it.
So let me do the house duties first.
Yeah.
Once again, welcome to State Your Claim.
Yeah.
I'm joined by Gatsby, BeenBlackin, and of course I'm Royal Rel. Now, advisory. He's gonna call me Soho. BeenBlackin's gonna call me Soho.
Gotta explain to them why you're Soho though, like just so they know.
All right.
Hold on. Let me do the house chores and I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna let you do that. All right. First and foremost,
Please.
make sure y'all like,
Subscribe.
make sure y'all subscribe,
And
make sure y'all comment.
thank you.
And make sure you follow us on all social medias. I will also be putting BeenBlackin's social media up there as well, even though it is his name, which you'll be staring at the whole episode.
Right.
But make sure y'all do that. Now, Mr. BeenBlackin, you have the floor.
All right. So yes. And once again, because I know you, Soho, is why I'm able to, bang with my man Gatsby. He been fucking with me from day one. So once I started this, I'm the one who was like a super advocate, like, yo, bro, like keep posting.
Facts.
You gonna do it, like just do it anyway, and don't give a fuck about how nobody feel, because people gonna have their opinions. Like, yo, your page is used to looking nice, and now all of a sudden you're posting all these videos and things of that nature, and it's like, man, who gives a fuck? So that's the first thing. Like, I'm glad that y'all started this and it's staying consistent with it, because that's the hardest thing, is to start something and then stay consistent, So that's that. But to that matter of fact is like, how me and Rel connected was, him coming to the store, shout out to my nigga B, and, he came through and, we just clicked. It was like, yo, man knows clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people who like clothes, and then there's niggas who know clothes, and this nigga know clothes, and that's just that, right? You know what I'm saying? And my man Dre, who's our barber, you know what I'm saying? He not like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Soho dressing nigga, but he know what they selling in Soho. They selling all them like expensive clothes, or like the shit that you have to have eclectic taste, I'd say, to wear. So this motherfucker start coming to the store with certain shit on, and it'd be me, rest my nigga Johnny Soul. He would be Mitch, and Dre would stop by through his haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, as he's giving people haircuts and shit. And One day he came to the store and he was like, yo, you know what? All the shit you wear, yo, your name's Soho, God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
I never knew this story. I never knew
it basically was like, this nigga dressed so ill that he can't be. It's too many Rels around. First of all,
it's crazy.
It's Rec, he's Rel, I'm Rel, and now it's another Rel. So now it's like we got to start to put the difference of who is who. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how they started, like kind of like associating BeenBlackin with me, because that was my Instagram name, but niggas wasn't calling me BeenBlackin. And he was just like, "Yo, your name's Soho," and that is kind of like. It just kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point they started calling me tie-dye because we was making a bunch of tie-dye shit.
That's crazy.
You know but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? This is my dog. You know what I'm saying? You know,
bro.
And we talk. Shit ain't about nothing. You know? So
right.
yeah.
So hold on real quick. I'm so glad that you put this story out here because you know how close me and Royal Rel are at this point. I actually never knew like that was the beginnings, the early beginnings. I had pieces of it, but I appreciate you for telling the whole story, and I'm sure everyone was going to love that as well.
Right.
And just want to say that we appreciate you, you know, for just the engine, but just the motivation. You know what I mean?
100%.
Absolutely.
So you know, so thank you.
It's so crazy. I had somebody laughing. Young boy Gio, he was like, somebody was talking about you the other day. Like, yo, he's like, man, you can a minute clip. Imagine me, we used to be in the store and I'd be doing this from 11 to 7. You know what I'm saying? Like this how I'm talking on social media, I'd be doing for 8 hours in front of niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, damn. I made my homie laugh. That was like, yo, I was doing all this shit for the longest for free. Like, just talking. That's just because I just believe. You know, what we were doing in Far Rockaway just seemed so unheard of. So it was like, nigga, we got Kanye West and tees. We done did mad shit right from Far Rockaway, which just felt like super impossible. So it just, I always had that knack to feel like things are possible. But when you start like saying things and they start coming to fruition, it just changes the spectrum. That's it. That, you know, so that's it.
Absolutely. Wise words from a wise man. But the reason we have BeenBlackin on our show today is because we like to discuss who's the best hip hop duo of all time.
Heavy subject.
Very heavy subject. I had to do my research. I had to search in my heart. This is journalism at the end of the day, so I can't be biased, because if I was being biased, I'm pretty sure everyone would already know who the answer is for me and for BeenBlackin. But you have to take all things in account. I myself, I can't speak for you guys, but I personally went through my top 10.
Well, before you do that, first of all, right? Like, what is a duo in your opinion? What's a duo?
That's it, because it's a lot of gray area with it.
That's the first question, but all I was gonna say is I listened to the guys who I had in my top 10. I listened to their catalogs. I went through all of their albums. But a duo to me is two MCs. That is what a duo is to me. Just two MCs.
Okay.
And the DJ is not mentioned. He's in the background. Like he's not a member.
Shout out to Spinderella. Or she.
Or she. Now, would you guys, what's you guys' opinion on what is a duo?
What, you want to go first, Gatsby, or you want me to take?
No, I'll go. So how I define this is exactly how Royal did. I said 2 MCs, 2 microphones. To me, that's my definition of a duo. Now, understanding there's a lot of gray area with this. There's a whole lot of nuance with this, because there are people considered duos, right, where you have 2 MCs, but then there's also the DJ.
They're not duos.
But I'm just no. It's not about we're not doing this. It's about how people think. And I also did a lot of research as well. No, hold on. It's 3 people in here, and we were representing. We we representing the energy and the mindset of a lot of people. There are a lot of people who would say, okay, no, there's two MCs and there's a DJ, then.
But what is Run DMC?
Run DMC is
we already said that.
It's 3 people.
3 people. It's 3 people.
How many people is in Salt and Pepper?
3.
I'm just saying there's a lot of nuance to what how people think about it. But me personally, I think it's just 2 MCs.
Now, that's what I said. If you're just saying 2 MCs, Run DMC is only 2 MCs.
It's not.
Well, what about Jam Master
When you
Jay?
get an album cover,
He's
stop.
not an MC. You said 2 MCs.
I said,
yeah. So, I mean, go ahead, Ben. I want to hear your thing.
Yeah. My bad, Ben.
Oh, we all, what? I'm about to be 40. You guys are what?
And are 40. Yeah.
All right, cool. So we 40. If you speak to a 55-year-old man, he's going to tell you that Eric B. and Rakim is a duo. He's going to tell you that Gangstar is a fucking duo.
It's a duo.
So it's all subjective to also your age.
That's you are absolutely right. You're 1000% correct.
Because yes, I do agree that 2 MCs is what considered to be, but it's all subjective. You know what I'm saying? Because now when you look at an album cover for Run DMC, not 2 people standing on there, there are 3.
Correct.
When you look at an album cover for Salt and Pepper, there are 3 of them.
Right.
Correct.
Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature.
Same shit.
So, with that said, I made a little video discussing this. So, right now, we're going to watch this little video, and after it's over, we're going to get back to the answer. So,
check it
you
out.
guys enjoy.
Yep.
Hip-hop duos have been a foundational part of the genre since its earliest days, beginning in 1973 when DJ Kool Herc and Cindy Campbell helped spark hip-hop culture in the Bronx. As the genre developed through the 1980s, MC/DJ partnerships became central to rap structure, with influential acts like Eric B. and Rakim setting a new standard for lyrical sophistication over DJ-driven production, while duos such as EPMD crafted a defining boom-bap sound and DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince helped bring a more accessible mainstream appeal to rap. Acts like Kid and Play further expanded hip-hop's early duo tradition, both in music and film. During the 1990s and early 2000s, duos played a major role in shaping regional identities within hip-hop. Outkast redefined Southern rap with innovation and critical acclaim. Mobb Deep delivered dark, influential street narratives from Queensbridge, and Texas duo UGK established a soulful Southern sound. On the West Coast, the Dog Pound contributed to the G-Funk era, while Atlanta's Yin Yang Twins dominated mid-2000s club rap with energetic party anthems. Later eras continued the tradition through iconic partnerships such as Method Man and Redman, whose chemistry bridged 2 rap collectives, and conscious hip-hop duo Black Star, made up of Mos Def and Talib Kweli. The 2000s also saw duos like Clips, featuring Pusha T and Malice, develop a minimalist, influential style often produced by the Neptunes. Although modern hip-hop is largely dominated by solo artists, duos remain significant because their chemistry often allows artists to create work that exceeds what either could achieve alone. While recent collaborations like Drake with Future or Jay-Z and Yeezy have been influential, the tradition highlighted here focuses specifically on formal 2-artist groups, either composed of 2 MCs or a rapper and DJ, whose partnerships have helped shape hip-hop's evolution across decades.
Now that you guys have seen the video, the answer, and this is not my opinion, this is what hip-hop has decided over the years. So to bounce back what me and Marcus said, I fuck up all the time and calling that. Whatever.
They know my name. They know your name.
So,
you know.
Bouncing off what me and Gatsby said, bouncing off of what Ben said, we're all correct. So the definitive answer for what a group is in hip-hop is 2 MCs or a DJ and an MC. So Gangstar, DJ Polo and Kool G Rap, Eric B and Rakim, they are duos. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, they are duos. And the thing that makes So the reason why EPMD is a duo is because DJ Scratch plays the background. He's not on the cover as he stated. The reason Eric B and Rakim are a duo is because every picture they're together. Gangstar, every picture they're together. Neither one of them plays the background. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. I mean, not only that, DJ Jazzy Jeff's name comes first. Eric B's name comes first. So they are duos. So in case you guys are wondering what is a duo, they are a duo. So some of the groups, because I mean, me and Gatsby were talking on the sideline. He was like, well, what about a Tribe Called Quest? Yo, it's 4 people in that group.
Right.
Okay, but for sure. But if you talk to a lot of people, they will, even a lot of people within hip hop who earn money within hip hop will say, yeah, but it's really Q-Tip and Fife. And y'all two niggas from Queens, so at the end of the day, you know, speak up. But I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's
okay, all
people.
Right. Well, and Ali Shaheed too.
And Jerobi.
Right? So I'm just saying.
I'll tell you this. It's not one list out there that has a Tribe Called Quest as a duo. It's not one list.
Nobody.
So that's null and void. All right. Let's get to the next topic, because this one is definitely heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Is it really that heavy though?
I'm gonna spar with you guys. I'm gonna get the sparring going.
Hey, guys got picking fights. Go ahead, man.
Let me tell you something, Gatsby.
Who has the best catalog?
Wait, hold on, man.
Now, before he says we say what we think has the best catalog, always remember this. I don't give a fuck what you looked at on the almanac, on fucking Billboard.
Almanac.
None of that shit.
Nah, this is from the heart. This from the heart of my ears. This is from the heart of my ears, nigga. This ain't Wikipedia.
Okay, because I know you.
Wikipedia.
This is a nigga that's gonna have. He got a whole list. He know what album came out, what year, the month, the day. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Who you talking about? You talking about Royal?
Yeah,
I have that, but
I want to know.
Why don't I have that?
That's for argument.
Why don't I have that?
Argument.
I don't know. I ain't been around you long enough, but I know this nigga. I know what this nigga chat.
Who wanna shoot they shit first?
Who wanna shoot?
Who has the best catalog?
Go ahead. No, Ben.
That's duo catalog?
Yes.
Well, that's the topic.
Best duo catalog.
Yes.
Between Mobb Deep and Club.
Is it on me?
I mean, it could be on anyone. It could be, listen, I'm just kind of, I heard it, I'm internalizing it, I'm thinking. You know what I mean? I'm thinking in real time. So, listen, Mobb Deep, arguably, a lot of people would say that they have, in a lot of opinions, maybe the best rap album of all time. You know? So just that alone adds a lot of power to what you have to say.
I'll say this. Out of the duos that we're going to discuss today, only 2 duos have a 5 mic album. Only 2 of them.
All right.
Eric B and Rakim and Outkast are the only ones.
Right.
Okay.
And the Outkast was
which Outkast album was that?
ATLiens?
Hell no.
Aquemini. Okay.
And for Eric B and Rakim, it's Let the Rhythm Hit Him, which I personally don't understand. Because I don't think that's better than Paid in Full, but obviously we were little kids in 1990, so our ears and their ears are completely different. Who has the best catalog? After going through it, I'm going to give it to Outkast and a close second to Mobb Deep.
Bro, so I knew you were going to do this.
I had to, bro. I knew
you were going to do this.
Let me ask you, bro. I had to.
So Outkast, right? Because you know, did a little homework too, right? Highest selling duo album, right?
I don't even
easily. It's not even close.
Leave that out of it.
Not even close. They got a diamond album. So, right?
When was the last time you listened to Hey Ya, nigga?
Actually, I just listen to everything's there, but here's my whole thing.
Was you in the gym pumping iron listening to Hey Ya?
I'm going to tell you this right now. And this is what I was waiting for. The thing that a lot of people get messed up with Outkast is it's 2 eras of Outkast.
100%. I'm
You
aware.
have
It's actually a few eras.
Let's say Cadillac, Music, astounding album.
Right.
Ain't the Aliens, astounding albums.
Right.
Aquemini. And Aquemini is when we start to see the funny dressing Andre Dre goes to start becoming Andre 3000 when it starts throwing people off. Because a lot of people, to me, are thrown off by Outkast because of how Andre looks. Because if he looked regular, people would be more receptive to the music. And then the other thing is, well, you got to understand.
But they weren't accepted to the music in the beginning, though. They weren't accepted to the music in the beginning, though.
But this is the reason.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
The reason for that is because we didn't have the internet like that. And everyone was
because no one embraced people from the South. That's what that was.
Well, who was really on? How were you sharing music in 1995, bro?
What he just said is, yo, we didn't give a fuck about South music.
Yeah, it wasn't.
New York was leading hip hop.
Right.
And they didn't want to hear anything else about it. If we go back to the, Source Awards of 95, probably the most explosive award show of all time, right?
South got something to say. We know.
Okay, so Outkast, they get the award, right? They booing them, they doing all this and all that. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, they had already sold. They were already platinum. They were already heavyweights in the industry. New York was like, which is typical.
But that doesn't mean the albums were outstanding. But
no.
We'll get back to that. Who do you say has the best catalog? You still haven't answered the question.
Yeah. Well, it's my turn to speak. So I would say this: overall, the best catalog, it's got to go to Outkast, in my opinion. Okay. To your point, Royal. So I would actually classify it as 3 different offerings within the group. You got Southern Playalistic, Cadillac. Every album sounds completely different from the last. Right? Nothing sounds the same. So when you think about even a solo act, and then to think a group having to recreate that sound every single time, and it still lands and it still hits, and it's not only hit records, but there's kind of game in between the game type joints that people love and adore. I think it's Outkast. Now, this is me as being a fan of them. And then, yes, I am gonna bring in sales into this. Now, sales aren't the end all be all. They're not the end all be all.
I personally don't want to count sales because then it's an uneven playing field.
Well, I think it's important, and hopefully we get to that.
No, it's only important nowadays, and because DJ Academic said that shit is important. That shit is not important.
I mean, we always
sold shit.
Oh, hold on. Way before Academics, people always found importance on sales. Okay, no. There's always the vibe, the source that you got 100 magazines up. They continue to talk about that.
Albums growing up did not go platinum, bro.
No, I know that, but I think
I don't give a fuck about that album.
I don't know. I don't know if that's entirely true, but let's not get off topic too much. All I'm trying to say is that I would say Outkast would have to be number 1. Now, my personal favorite is a tie between Mobb Deep and the Clips.
All right, so can I stop right here?
Come on,
let's just get into it, right?
Let's go.
2 things, right? Both of you niggas said Outkast, which is cool. I don't know where the fuck you 2 niggas is from, right? I grew up in Queens, New York, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Let me get to this. Both of you niggas went to schools, right? I would assume, right?
Right.
We did.
In a lunchroom, nigga, grinding beat went fucking diamond, nigga.
For sure.
In a lunchroom table,
for sure.
Grinding beat went fucking diamond. That's number 1. Number 2, if you niggas was involved with, cause we like streetwear, so you was around the streets. The shit that had the streets through the 90s is fucking Mobb Deep.
We're not, Rel, the question is who has the best catalog, not who had the streets. The question is who had the best catalog.
The person who had the best catalog is fucking Mobb Deep.
All right, now.
Okay.
All right. So look. So let's use what you said. We can argue about this all day long. let's use what you just said and segue it into the next question. Which duo has had the longest run and the best run? Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. And I'm sorry to all my Queens niggas, but I gotta tell you something. Mobb Deep's run is only 4 years. 95 to 99. Well,
Nah,
you like, hold on, in 2000.
92.
No,
$92?
Niggas did not give a fuck about Juvenile Hell. Let's not do that.
But that's what got them on. So you got to give them their credit when they start.
Niggas don't
niggas give a fuck about Reasonable Doubt when it first dropped.
When's the last time you've ever been around a nigga and heard him play Hit It From the Back or Peer Pressure? When's you ever heard a nigga play those songs? When niggas say, I'm going to throw in some Mobb Deep, they always start at the infamous. They don't start at Juvenile Hell.
Niggas don't play Rosa Parks.
But you can't say 1992. So
play
I'm going to
Rosa Parks, Gatsby.
You don't still, Rosa Parks still come on the radio.
Push that. You don't listen
It still come on the radio. But I'm going to say this. I looked at it, Mobb Deep, right? Oh, bro, you love the infamous.
We love the infamous.
Love Hello Earth.
We
love murder music.
Murder music.
How do you feel about Infamy?
Yeah, dude, it got to a bad point.
Exactly, it's a 4-year run.
It don't matter.
Okay. And then
no, I got you. They did what they had to do.
Well, but
everybody don't got classic albums straight through, right?
Well, but the whole thing is what we love about Mobb Deep is only 4 years worth of work, and we like Prodigy's H&IC. We don't give a fuck about nothing Havoc did on the side. We like Hey Love by them. We like Burn. They got a couple of tracks here and there on their later albums, but we only love what they did from 95 to 99.
Prodigy also had that project with Alchemist too in 2007. That was a banger too. That was a low key. I'm just saying.
It's not H&IC too. It's not.
No. I'm saying. But you're talking about his solo catalog, and I'm like, let's add that. Let's add that. That's all I'm saying.
Next, we have Outkast. They had a solid 9-year run if you look at their whole catalog.
Whoa, hold on. That's way over the top of solid. You can't say an amazing run. Go ahead.
I was just saying, just talking about the years.
Yeah. Okay.
The Clips. Now, the Clips is it's
never been done before.
The reason
it's never been done before.
The Clips.
Never seen it.
If the Clips album run, if we don't count the gap that they took, then they're tied with Outkast. But if we include the gap, they have the longest run ever.
All right.
And by the way, the fact that there was a 16-year gap in between and the way that they came back.
So we're counting the gap? We're counting the gap? Are we collectively going to count?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right. They had the longest run
because the Clips, I don't think there was ever an announcement that they broke up, right? It was never over.
They're brothers. How they can't break up?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, okay.
So
I found, everyone kind of went their separate ways, but it is so hard. It is so
we collectively agree.
Made a classic. And made a classic. If not the best album that they've ever made.
And would you say that the summer was dominated by them?
Absolutely. The press run, everything. So
the whole summer.
So we're agreeing at the gap. So if that's the case, it doesn't even matter what the fuck else I was going to say because it's not even close for longevity. They have the longest run.
I thought we were going to be arguing more.
The longest run by over 15 years.
Come on, Ben, man, say something, man. Like,
look, you niggas, this fucking so fresh and so clean shit you niggas is talking about here. I'm good on all that shit. I told you. You heard how I started.
Let me ask you something.
I said Mobb Deep, and I said the Clips. And the Clips will tell you that nigga Mobb Deep is deep.
Of course. I mean, we know that. Are you a fan? Are you a fan of Outkast?
Actually, I am. I actually am.
Let the people know.
I actually fuck with them. But Soho's known over the years. This is why he picked this topic for us. Because he knows over the years he do this Outkast shit in the store, and niggas be like, Man, shut
You know why? You know why? Because y'all New York niggas don't want to hear shit else. That's why. I got love for y'all. I got love for y'all, but you know, I'm not from here. Sometimes it'd be hard to have rap conversations with y'all because it's so.
I agree.
It's so like
these niggas think they know everything.
Right. We created it. We created the Tim boot. We created the da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean?
Tim's hot. Don't fucking do that.
Huh?
Niggas down there with the wood souls, nigga. You know that, nigga.
I'm just saying.
You niggas who told y'all niggas to wear the doubles, man. I'm telling you.
Yo, see,
go ahead.
The thing is this. I'm gonna keep it 100. When I'm around my mans, especially like he said, the store, the barbershop, I'm gonna throw on the Mobb Deep. I'm in the whip. I throw on the Mobb Deep. When y'all niggas on back, Southern playalistic
Cadillac bumping me. I mean, who doesn't like that?
Listen to
How
it.
would you not like that?
I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Me, I'll listen. I'll give everything a listen.
Right.
I'll give everything a tries. The hood, these niggas who call hard jackets and army fatigue, that's all they knew. They wasn't willing to give niggas with flared pants and fucking. They wasn't willing to give that nigga a chance. It was like, who is this nigga?
What's on your floor? What's on your floor? Cause I know the pile is probably still on your floor. What's on your floor that I gave you? What's on your floor?
It's right here. Source magazines, all of them.
And I read all of those front to back. That's what opened up my palette for all these different groups. And I was a Yo and TV Raps. I was a Rap City Basement.
I was a
music box junkie. I was that kid. That's how I got into wanting to make music videos. That's how I got into film. That was my second love behind basketball. So that's how I got into that. But I read those magazines, and you know, I happened to know a guy at the record store who used to hook me up. He was like, "Yo, I'll give you CDs 2 for $10." So I was just buying CDs that I probably wouldn't have bought if I had to pay full price for it.
And you know, back in the day, CDs were a grip.
Oh, but see, if you was me, nigga, you wait to the BMG.
I used to mail that to people.
My credit was fucked up from the gate.
Yeah,
nigga, I was ordering 12 CDs for 99 cents.
Yeah, you see those little ads in the magazines, right? Yeah. Like order 10, get 15, or you know, something.
Hey, look at me right now to this very day, man. I was using everybody's name in the crib.
They looking for you. They still looking for you.
Yo, my whole basketball team got BMG subscriptions, nigga.
Oh my god,
you shitting me?
Yo,
nothing like it. Crazy.
Yo, just the whole way that you had to consume music in that time is just so different.
Bro,
so different.
We were talking about something the other day. They said that 125,000 songs drop per day. That is, if you chat GB, so think about it. Like, it was at a point where you had to know a person that knew a person that knew 10 other people to actually drop your music. Now you can just drop fucking music.
You just upload it.
You want, which is upsetting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. Like,
yeah, we were talking about that on a previous episode. I was telling them, like, come on, man. Anyone and everyone can fucking drop some shit now.
Madness, bro.
No filtering.
There's no gatekeeping. You know, that we can have the conversation about the whole. Does an A&R still exist these days, right? You know, all that. Because see, it's different now because the labels, they'll sign you when you already have done all the work for the last 4 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, do you need to? But at that point, they probably uploaded to BeenBlackin's point, hundreds of songs. You know, so. No. Okay.
What are you about to say?
No. I'm glad that we heard that BeenBlackin actually is a fan of Outkast, because sometimes if we don't gloss over, people like, oh, he don't like it, so no, he's not hating on it. He's not hating on them. He's a fan.
Yo, bro, like,
let's just clear out.
I was the kid that was obsessed with watching music videos. Like, I was like the reason I know about Source magazines is because I was a kid, like, my DJing life, you know, back of the magazines, Gatsby, when you get to the infomercial side, showing upstairs records, and they would have the DJ packages. So, like, I'm 5, 6 years old showing my parents turntable packages in the back of these magazines, like, yo, I want these.
Mhm.
At that time, turntables was like $4.49 a pop. My mother's rent was $500, so they couldn't justify.
Mhm.
But that, like, I started going across the street to my neighbor, and they playing everything. They playing from the oldies, they playing to the new stuff. So I was just consuming all of the, like, everything. I'm watching all the music videos. I'm like really deep dived into it. Now, one thing I didn't do was, and I can't front, I didn't have Outkast albums then. My first 2 albums that I bought with my own money, not paying none of that shit, was Legal Drug Money by Lost Boys.
Wow.
And it was written by Nas.
Yeah.
Those my first 2 albums that I ever purchased. You get what I'm saying? So me purchasing those 2 albums really changed like how I felt about music. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
As I got older is when I started like deep diving more into, like, cause my brother was listening to Mobb, but I was like, nah. As I got older, I was like, all right, let me listen to a little more of this. And I think when I heard what drew me to Outkast was not the beginning of Outkast, was the art of storytelling.
Oh, it's Slick Rick.
Yes.
Slick Rick.
Yo,
So when I heard
good.
that, the sounds and like, cause I'm in the sounds. I'm in it, like, you know what I'm saying? I heard that shit. I was like, damn, I love the way this shit sounds.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And from that, I was like, oh, okay.
That's
like,
what
I'm willing to give these niggas a shot. Like,
that's what convinced you. That's what convinced you. Okay.
we'll say this. To me, the album that I can play, the most playable album, I guess, if you want to take all things considered, you know, is The Infamous. The best album made by a duo to me is Aquemini. Now, you know, Mobb Deep, if we're going by Rolling Stone's top 500 albums of all time, Mobb Deep, Infamous, I believe, is 389. Aquemini is it's either 59 or 49. Yeah, 49, because it's in the top 50. It's 49.
Oh, first you said top 500. I'm like, damn, that's a big ass list. Shit.
Yo, man, listen, you know how motherfuckers say it, that album arguably has one of the most influential hip hop songs of all time on it. The Infamous.
Absolutely. There's no questions asked.
100%.
So we'll talk about this on the sideline. I don't want to draw this out.
Nah. I love the origin
Let's
talk.
go to our next question, and I'm gonna tell you 2 motherfuckers right now. The answer on this shit right here better be unanimous. I don't want to hear nothing else but one man's name. If not, I'm gonna be pissed off at you 2 niggas. I'm telling you that right now. Which duo's artist has the best solo career?
Go ahead.
Come on, man. Terrence Thornton.
Oh, I was gonna say Pusha T, of course.
Push.
Yeah. All right.
Push.
Yeah, I didn't know, because I didn't know what the fuck you was on. You've been on bullshit today.
Hold on.
I was hoping. All right. So since we're unanimous on the one, which I figured, who's the 2?
Okay, so hold on. How are we? Is it just solo albums? Are we gonna say away from the duo? Are we gonna say the totality of their career? So we're talking about not only solo albums, but we also talking about
everything they did versus everything.
Okay, so we can't have this conversation without talking about Eric Sermon, because Eric Sermon.
Well, all right, we're talking about rapping. We're talking about their rap albums. We're not going to talk about production.
Okay, well, see, that's it, because then.
We're talking about rapping, bro. We're talking about rappers.
We talking about. I'm just saying, because Eric Sermon, as a producer,
Eric Sermon has nothing to hold. Can't hold a fucking candle to DJ Premier. So don't even tell me about no Eric Sermon using him as an example.
In terms of album, in terms of song, in terms of production, and produced for SWV. What is he? Why? All these rappers. No. We're not going to discredit what he did. You can, but I'm not. And oh, by the way, I'm not talking about DJ Premier right now. I'm not. I'm just, no. I already said, but I'm saying, though, do not sleep on what Eric Sermon has done. What do you think about, hold on, because now he getting too emotional. We need Ben to step in. Talk to me. What do you think? Clear out.
So I was What I was, he is right though. I'm going Premier.
Okay. I'm not saying that it's. I'm just saying we can't have the conversation without mentioning Eric. That's all I'm saying.
Let's just say the rap, right?
Okay.
We agree. We agree that Pusha.
Rap.
I'm gonna go for a strong second of Andre 3000 second. That's where I'm at. And I'm not talking about the fluke.
But he don't have an album. How?
I'm talking about everything that he did in the interim. I'm not talking about albums.
But he doesn't have any. But it's the Outkast album. It's a part. It's okay. But it's a part of an Outkast album. So I'm really curious to hear how you're gonna define how Andre would be a close second for you.
Yeah, but see, once again, you didn't say that. It's one album and it's separated, right? It's this nigga's one side, and this nigga's one side, and that nigga's album moved mountains. Like that album, you know, you just said Outkast is one of your favorite duos. That album that he created right there, it moved mountains. Those verses that he fuck around and just 1-2s that he gave Kanye, madness.
Verses.
Right? Like,
verses.
I love HNIC. But that nigga Andre was like, he's madness. When he put the pen to the paper.
You know what? And that man's just got so much style, so much talent. I mean, he could rap with anyone. Clearly, he can. Let it be known. Andre 3000, 3 Stacks can rap with anyone. But it pains me that he has never done a solo rap album. You know, and this is just a fan. This is just a fan in me of rap, of hip hop, of music. I just feel like overall as a culture, we were deprived of that. So it's hard for me to say him as a second. But again, that's your pick.
Who you got as a second then?
I would probably say Prodigy.
Okay.
I would probably say
I love HNIC.
I would probably say Prodigy. There. But yeah, you know, I would.
Hold on. Wait, who you was gonna say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
For second,
Don't take all day.
Don't
take all day, man. Don't take all day.
This nigga want to say
I'm gonna go with Andre as well, but I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna throw some names at y'all and see what y'all think. If we're talking about performance as far as rapping, Bun B might be second.
I knew you was gonna do this.
So
should we just throw fucking Chris and Neef in there too?
Hold on.
Young Guns?
Young Guns?
Hold on. I'm just giving you some names.
Are we into that chat? Because now the floodgates is open. So then we might as well say the Yin Yang Twins because they went platinum twice.
I'm gonna give you some names.
How many people know that?
Mos Def. Talib Kweli. You said Eric Sermon.
Hold up.
No.
Hold up. Google this whole Jazzmatazz series and his other things.
Jazzmatazz is amazing.
I'm just asking. I'm just throwing these people out there. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just saying. Before
what about Sean Price?
Prodigy,
what about Sean Price?
What about Sean Price? I would say Sean Price is the most successful underground rapper on this list.
And
what we can say list.
This is when he broke away too, right? So, and rest in peace to him, by the way.
Yeah.
You know. Hold up. All right. So I want to hear more about Bun B. And I think we have to just like we got to have I love me some Bun, and also I'm glad we're talking about UGK because we can't have a rap duo discussion without acknowledging because there's other groups, there's other duos from the South. There's Ball and G, there's UGK. It's not just Outkast people.
Right.
Do your research, listen. But why?
Why what?
On Bun B.
No, I say he's made. You forget he made a lot of solo albums, and they were solid. When you know Pimp C was locked up, he held it down, and he's collaborated with a lot of people. You know, that's why I say if you want to talk about consistency or actually putting out product, he's technically second, because while you may listen to all of Prodigy's side projects and all that, Return to the Mac and all that, HNIC 2, those weren't hitting with the streets. The streets really stopped with Prodigy's solo album at HNIC, and that's it. I'm sorry. And I love Prodigy, but that's where it really stops for him. Bun B has multiple good solo albums, solo projects.
I really liked his first solo, Trill, I think it was 2005 when that, Stay Throwed. That's the classic. That's a classic song.
Yeah.
You play that to get something going, to me, like a one-off, really good. And also similar to Pusha, kept the name alive. Kept the group name alive,
Absolutely.
right? Because groups die, duos die. They and you know what? They die hard.
They do.
They die hard too. They die a harder death than a solo act. Go ahead, Ben.
But not only that though, before they put out this project with him and his brother again, which like to me is a fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's pristine.
Those last 2 albums that he put out kept the list short of amount of songs he put on them, but were like it's almost dry, was like from top to bottom, like just it's just like I think like he just really thought through
bro.
Out of the last 2 projects. Before that, it's just like those were like,
and he had
to fold your arms and be like, yo, bro,
like what are you on?
We talked another day, and he like, yo, I'm shooting right now. I'm like, yo, when the solo shit coming out, he's like, yo, we shooting a video tomorrow. Like that shit about to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
you heard it here first.
I heard like 1 or 2 songs from my other man, and it was like, bro, this nigga's on some next shit, bro. Like that in its own is like to know that they just put that masterpiece out, and I'm sure the fans are like, yo, they're wanting more now. Like they can't just leave us like Malice can't just walk into the sunset now. Like,
oh no,
get your ass over here. We need
way too much money to be made.
Because
Get
it
your
was
money,
like,
right? Get your money.
It was like it almost felt like he came through and it was like belt the ass. Like it was like on everything was like,
nigga,
what's up? What's happening here? Like, bro, I love what you did, but I'm like, dang, your brother is on some other. He like, you know, I ain't like,
he's like, I'm your father, right? Yeah, like just giving you that fatherly, like hard advice.
To everybody, like when you go back and you sit and you listen to the shit with Stove Guard, you listen to his verse and break down line for line. When you hear why he got verses again, you break down line for line.
Hold on, and I want to say something, bouncing off of what Ben just said, and I want everyone watching to listen to this very, very clear. Everything he just told you about Malice is 1000% correct. And mind you, he did all of this with only saying one curse word. He said shit. Shit that I've been through. He only cursed one time that entire album and gave you arguably the hardest collective of verses in 2025. He didn't curse. So y'all don't have to say suck my dick. Y'all don't have to say bitch. Y'all don't have to use all these words, as he said, to put belt the ass. You don't have to do it. He did it. Go back and listen to the album again and see how many times he cursed. Then get back at me. Drop it in the comments. Oh yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Please, do it 3 times. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you very much.
Did y'all two notice that? Did you guys notice that?
I picked up on that.
I didn't even hear the shit. That's how you see I was like, damn, he didn't curse one. Like it's probably because I curse too much, right?
Right. Me too.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't even hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, wow. I was just really impressed.
I mean,
I'm
listen,
impressed.
it's him, I guess, staying true to who he is.
Right.
Right. These days, this era, this version of Malice, you know, as a grown ass man. Yeah, man, I just love the duality within the songs between both of them. Amazing. And yeah, obviously we can't wait for another Pusha solo album. So, you know, clearly. All right, so I just want y'all.
The last one.
I just want y'all's opinion real quick. We talking about duos, right? First of all, we can talk about duos without mentioning Dog Pound from a West Coast perspective, because I feel like we talked a lot of East Coast, talked a lot of South. Just saying, Dog Pound, legendary out West, Dazzle Corrupt, first album Dog Food, did go double platinum. They were kind of caught in the whirlwind. It was kind of an independent album, so I just want to say shout out to Dog Pound. That's just a little something right there. How do you all classify the Red and Meths? I'm just saying, because there's a lot of people who do speak on like, oh, well, you know, we feel like that's a duo, or a Ghost and Ray, right? Only Built, right? How do you classify the fact that we got a Hove and Kanye who did do an album together, Watch the Throne, as a duo? I'm curious to understand, like, how are y'all thinking about that? We already went over our top, right? Whatever. But I just want to know real quick how y'all feeling about that.
Yo, can I say?
Please.
For Soho.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. Method Man and Redman. Bro, it's funny. I was going through stories the other day, and I'm just like looking through songs from like them two together. Madness. The reason I don't categorize, even though they did music together, it's like, then I would have to fucking make Jaden Styles a fucking duo as well, right? Now, granted, they did shit together, but for me, when I think about Method Man, I think about Wu-Tang.
Okay. Yep.
I see Jay-Z, I see a solo artist. Who was the other person you just named? You named somebody. You named...
I said Ghost and Ray.
Ghost and Ray. Same concept. It's like, I see Wu and I see... It's like...
I have one for you now that you brought that up. And they're both solo artists, but the only reason they might not rank as high in you guys' minds is because one of their, I can't even say careers, one of their lives was cut short. Fat Joe and Big Pun.
You know, I thought about that. This morning too. Right? Unfortunately, they never got to be able to, you know, have that album together. But they were mean and vicious together, though, weren't they?
Those songs that we got.
What? I played Deep Cover one day and fucking spot I spit in. I ain't giving nobody no shout outs.
Damn.
Yo, absolutely not. So I played that shit and bro, the spot went insanity, bro.
Of course they did.
It was like, bro, they was incredible. Them two together was incredible.
All right,
Method Man and Redman specific, like that. You named that too.
Yeah, now
was like really crazy for me. Like,
they got two albums. They did record two albums together, right? So
like one of them.
So I'm just saying, it's like
Blackout.
Huh?
You only like Blackout.
Well, yeah, it was Blackout 1 and 2. We like the first one. We like the... Well, yeah, I mean, that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And they also had a movie together.
Now, hold on.
Right?
Another one for
soundtrack.
You. Another one for you, since he mentioned Deep Cover. If we talking along those lines, Snoop and Dre.
But that's what he was just saying. We're talking about West Coast.
Yeah, but Snoop and Dre.
That too.
Oh my God, super vicious. And I don't count this as a duo. This is just a personal thing for me. I'm still pissed off we never got that Nas and AZ album.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Man.
I knew you were gonna go there. So look, let me just say this real quick. I want that album, but I don't know how it would sound. Because I was really,
I'm over it.
Bro, I played Life's a Bitch last night. You know how it would sound? Like Life's a Bitch. Or how you living on, like...
we will hope so. We will hope so, but we just got the Nas and Primo album, and that, I did not like that. I was not feeling that. That joint was weak.
The time passed.
And you know what? I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be good. Because when you wait so long to do something, it's just like, yo, when the people want something, will you please just give it to them? Will you please? Like, what? Like, yeah, you're going to get money. But when someone's trying to be too cool and they're like, no, we got to wait. And so like, oh, they've been asking for 20 years. What? We move on.
Yeah.
We move on.
We're over it.
So Ben, I don't know that it would sound like Life's a Bitch. That's what I'm saying.
After you made Nas, like, you were supposed to just be like, yo, let's just get to it.
Right.
Come on. That was it.
You had the sound.
Nas fumbled a lot because his production is his biggest.
And I love him. But
we love Nas. We love Nas.
Nostradamus is like, it's a couple joints on there, but every like
Project Windows is one of my favorites off of that joint.
Yeah, bro. So,
but yeah, I mean, listen, we should have got that. And you almost feel like AZ was always ready to do it, right?
Yeah, of course,
right? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, we're not trying to just shit on. This is not a shit on Nas conversation.
Nah,
by the way, right?
From Queens, I could never shit on Nas, man. Pause.
Yeah. Pause that. Pause that twice.
I could be pausing for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but the Snoop and Dre is really interesting because you almost, when you think of one, you think of the other, right? Yo. Chronic 1, Chronic 2001. I mean, it was like guest starring Snoop throughout those.
I don't think those really count.
No, but I don't think they count either. But Royal brought it up. We all love hip hop, so it's like you did kind of group those two together.
So
right.
So it's safe to say that we all agree that, well, you guys agree that Outkast is the best.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Duo. And
you said Clips, right? Or,
I said between Mobb and Clips. I ain't even.
No, we gotta get no. We gotta get one. We gotta know.
You going Mobb? All right, you going Mobb?
You going Mobb? Okay. Cool. Shit. Okay.
And Clips, my secondary. I think we agreed that you said you was strong Mobb second, right?
Yeah, I was strong on Mobb second. I remember me and you, this is how we got to this subject. Because me and him had the talk, and I called Rel. I was like, yo, I don't know, bro. With this new Clips album, the way they came back 16 years later, and I'm taking everything, they might have took the Mobb spot, bro. He's like, nigga, you're out of your mind. Pusha T will tell you that. And I'm like, I don't care what Pusha's talking about. I don't know, man. They might be second. But then my heart is just like, yo, Rel, Soho, whatever you want to call me, it's like, don't you dare. So I'm going to rock with the Mobb.
Because I got this Source Magazine file right here, and at the top, Eminem will tell you, because of 8 Mile, he'll tell you, he'll probably tell you it's the Mobb, man. Like, first of all, even understanding that them motherfuckers was so short, it was like, they brought so much confidence to us short motherfuckers out here. It was like,
stop it.
It's just different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? So, I got Mobb. I definitely love Outkast, and I think, like I said, we unanimously agree that Pusha T is the best solo artist out of all of those groups.
Facts. So
he really did it. And against all odds, I don't think that people thought that he could do it either.
Of course not.
I don't think the industry thought that
that
it would go like that.
The reality is this, though. Shout out to it because of course I guess he played a role, right? But shout out to Ye for seeing that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ye seen that. Like, oh wait,
He definitely built that bridge.
this nigga's incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him for being able to see that, but like shout out to Push for putting out like just like like I'm excited to hear the new album because I'm like, yeah, if y'all
All
did
the way.
that,
You heard it here first. All the way.
if y'all did that, then like it's no telling. It's like niggas.
You think we ever get a solo Malice album?
Absolutely not.
We've
You don't
had it.
think-
But we've had it, but it's
Well, but I'm
not
talking
what
about
we're
like
looking for.
now, right? Yeah. No,
we're not looking for
we're
it.
not.
We're not looking
So
for
we
it.
don't get it. We don't get it.
We don't want it.
No, you don't want it. Ben, do you want it?
Nah.
You don't want it?
Think like
But he had the verse of the year.
some things just work good together. Like, and you shouldn't separate them.
So you don't think that he could do a dope solo album?
Nah,
One could have said the same thing 16 years ago when Pusha went solo.
But let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
When you listen to most of those choruses on the album, who leading them?
No, you're right. You're right.
That, like, all right, like Malice got really like a direct delivery, but Pusha got like the ill mannerism. Like, it's like his flow pattern and his the way he
God.
breaks shit down is just like,
Yo.
I don't think, and I could be wrong. I don't want to hear that from Malice.
Yeah, me neither.
I just want to
That's
hear
fair.
him going
That's
in.
fair. That's fair.
God bless his soul. Very person was near and dear to me. DJ Clark Kemp.
Man.
So, I used to intern for him. So he used to sit in the office and he used to just, we had plenty of arguments. Me, him, DJ SNS, Game Dollars, Big Face Gary was in it, everybody. Pekaz, and he used to always be like, Pusha T, Pusha T, Pusha T, Pusha T. And that's when I really started being like, I was a Clips fan. I was like, let me see what he's talking about. And then as I really listened, he was like, yo, I'm telling you, I've been telling him to go solo, but he's like, I'm not going to go solo. I can't leave my brother. And then, as we all know, Malice decides to just step away from it. He was like, yo, it's time. And he just never dropped the ball. Yeah.
Nah, he didn't.
Yo, my brothers.
Hold on before you wrap it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got to bring it home.
Get it off your chest. Come on, put your hands up.
What you got?
All right. So as all you know, it's a segment on a show called Get It Off Your Chest.
Yeah.
This guy never does it. I'm usually the corporate who does it. So, Rel, is there anything you want to get off your chest, or would you like for me to bring it home as per usual? Because I know recently you dropping gems every morning.
Well, that's like I said, I fucking do that, just for the for shits and giggles, because that's just me. It's crazy because I'm usually not in a space where I could just be like, boom. It's like shit that just happened. Like that other night when I was like ranting and going off about like social media and then the fact that people will be around and holding up, it's because I'm literally on the phone with my man and we're talking about something and somebody's literally like, oh, you shouldn't do that. And it's like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? So I think the thing I want to get off my chest is what I said the other day. It's like, yo, bro, you cannot have people around that, one, are not hungry on their own. Like, what the fuck are you here for if you're not hungry? Like, you know what I'm saying? But more so than ever, you feeding the vision to somebody. You telling somebody the vision, and they telling you it might not be possible. You got to stay away from those people because you already see it. Like, you see it. And the only person who needs to see it is you. So, like, when he came to me and started talking about, yo, I want to do this podcast, I'm like, yo, do it. Start tomorrow. See, I called y'all, yo, what's going to post a video, do this. I'm on that, right? Because I know what consistency looks like. I know what consistency looks like. The crate. Consistency looks like missing ingredient. Consistency looks like BeenBlackin in those videos that I'm. Consistency looks like the DJ that I'm doing. So no matter what, keep people away that, one, are not hungry on their own, and two, if you explain the vision one time and they ever second guessed it, no, they got to get all the way the fuck out the. If you're talking about this podcast to anybody and they're like second guessing anything you talking about,
Right.
get them the fuck out the way, bro.
I hear
It's
you.
like we're watching Joe Buttons. He created a whole network.
Did
And
he?
who would have thought? Who would have thought? But he thought it.
He
He
seen
thought
it.
it. That's it.
Nobody, nothing else matters.
Right. Right.
And in all, think big. Like when you're dreaming, like think what you think is impossible, because if it can just enter your brain, now it's for you to be like, oh, so how can I manifest this? I remember the day, back to the exact moment we stand in the back of the store. I don't know if Solo was there, but I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, I'm making some dope ass teas. I think I can get Kanye West in the tea. And everybody started laughing. I was like, fuck, it's so funny. Niggas like, man, you making some ill shit, but I don't know, bro. And I was like, I bet. You don't know? I know. 2 months later, he was in the shirt.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
so in everything you do, everything, think the most impossible thing, like, maybe that can't happen, but it could. Imagine J. Cole not leaving Fayetteville and being around a couple of the homies and saying, yo, damn, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if I move up to New York and get to Queens, I could make it. And a nigga saying, nah, that shit ain't gonna happen. And now he's one of the biggest fucking rappers in the world. You hear niggas say it all the time, dream big. So that's what I want to get off my chest, that niggas need to stop thinking small.
Yo, that was perfect.
That was
Yo,
it.
and I want to thank you as my
Appreciate it.
friend, as my brother, as an entrepreneur, everything you are. I want to thank you for being you, and I want to thank you for supporting us, and I want to thank you for taking out of your busy schedule to rock with us. So, love you too. Love you for free.
Appreciate
Both of
you.
Both of you.
And by the way, I enjoyed this shit so much. We need a part 2.
I bet.
We need a part 2 because I like
let's
talking
talk
this
about
rap
clothes.
shit.
Bring him back.
I like talking this rap shit.
Yeah,
I'll bring
and
him
we
back.
can talk about clothes too. Like,
I
I
mean,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course we can talk about clothes, but you know, this is the first of the first from State Your Claim, but it's not gonna be the last where we talk about this music stuff. So personally, I want a part 2.
I bet. Say no more. It's done.
Go ahead.
You heard-
Go ahead, Gatsby. Bring us home, man. Bring us
Y'all-
home.
Y'all heard it. All right, look. Appreciate y'all very much. Make sure that you do 3 things that you like, that you follow, and that you subscribe to State Your Claim. And oh, by the way, we got State of the Week coming out every single week. And we will continue to cook up these classic meals, Sunday dinner style, like this. And then you're going to get that elite fast food every week from State of the Week. Where else would you want to go for your content on culture, clothes, sneakers? We cover everything. We're not afraid to cover any topics. We'll do it. If it's relevant and we care about it, we will talk about it. We appreciate y'all. Thank you, BeenBlackin.
Word.
My man Royal.
You
I'm
already know.
Gatsby. We out.
Peace.
Peace.